Hellos, welcomes back everyone, and Wolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as Yevrà here, my Lord of the Sith, and we are within Dawn Base on the planet of Hoth. Where we last left off, we were helping Imperial interests, we were securing the Icefall Plains from the Republic Tals, and we have been asked to travel over to Leth Outpost, over in High Mount Ridge, to aid a Captain Yevrà who is having problems with the Whitemore pirates. Before we go do that, we're gonna look into this ghost business. Something about artifacts taken from Yavin 4.
I'm looking for a ship called the Star Runner.
My lord, truly an honor and a surprise. I'm afraid no ships have landed on Hoth in ages, unless it's a crash. Actually, the name Star Runner sounds familiar. If I may ask, what do you need the ship for? You're here on Darth Thanaton's behalf, naturally.
The Star Runner was, shipping artifacts that belonged to him.
Strange. The vessel, I recall, was a Republic ship. Star Runner. Blast. Your ship crashed years ago. It's buried under a few tons of snow by now. Your best bet? No. Give me a few months to get a recovery team on it.
A Sith does what a Sith wants.
Well, I mean, there's an Imperial Reclamation Service team you could take command of, if you wanted. It's just, the lieutenant in charge is a little odd. Too much time digging in tombs, you understand.
I only care that he can find the ship.
Lieutenant Talos Drellick could find a piece of glass in the Tatooine desert, but he's very particular about his work. I'm afraid I can't call Lieutenant Drellick. The weather on Hoth is bad for communications. The team's way out in the waste searching for some mythical Sith temple on Hoth of all places. Good luck, my lord.
Sergeant, you were asking too many questions in relation to Darth Thanaton.
Lieutenant Drellick should be able to help you.
What is your relation with the Dark Lord of the Sith exactly? We might have a situation. But he was helpful in pointing us to a member of the Imperial Reclamation Service. I'm thinking we shouldn't have needed to try and lie to the Sergeant. Truly, as a Lord of the Sith, we can go where we please. It may come back to bite us that we lied to him. But we will deal with the repercussions, whatever they may be later. If he wants to make a matter of it, we'll just have to, make him disappear. So, this Talos Drellick is working near the forward bunker here in Icefall Plains. At least, that's where his last known location happens to be. Why don't we go take a look? Seems there is a trail. It looks like that trail will be leading down. Yeah. The excavation site is below us. Well, there's certainly some ancient structure. Ah, perfect.
We're close, boys. We'll find that temple, I can feel it. Rogers, no cutting corners. Don't forget the salt. Salt's not the best solution, but it's the only thing that doesn't freeze out here, and solid footing is a must.
I'm looking for Lieutenant Talos Drellick of the Imperial Reclamation Service.
My lord, I am honored. I heard you single-handedly unearthed artifacts of the great Tulak Hord. I'm a Naga Sadar man myself, but I'd love to compare notes. What brings you to Hoth, and how may I be of service?
I'm taking over this team in order to locate a ship called the Star Runner.
A ship. Not usually our line, but let's hear it. Maybe we can help. A bit new for the Reclamation Service, but artifacts. And a ghost. I've heard that the dead talk down in the tombs, but to see one, oh, I wonder if it'd be possible to make a hollow image.
I imagine it would depend on the light.
Yes, darker would be better. Engineer Sorrel, do we have any probes that aren't frozen solid?
Shalora works as good as any in these conditions, sir. She may not look like much, but she's got heart.
If my guess is correct, the captain would have launched a distress beacon before the crash, which would give us a line on the ship.
Trust me, I'll take care of it.
Excellent. I've triangulated out a rough area where I think the beacon would have landed. My boys and I are going to shift camp. Try to get a better communication setup going, but let us know if you find anything.
Ah, okay. The lieutenant is rather eager to lend his aid. He's not at all disgruntled about us basically claiming his team to go search for a Star Runner. And that's how he knows his position, his role within the Empire well. That, and he just seems to like his job. So we can make use of this once located distress beacon to help locate the downed ship itself. Okay, let's see if we can get this, let's see if we can locate this beacon then, shall we? Oh. What was that over there? Okay. Oh! And look at what we found here. You'd almost think this was the ship itself. Or maybe part of the ship.
This is Captain Quellen of the Star Runner. SOS. I repeat, SOS. We're caught in Hoth's gravitational pull and falling fast. Strange events date back 2 weeks. Yavin 4 artifacts, believed to be the source. Something has taken control of the ship. To whomever finds this message, burn this vessel. Don't look inside. Don't touch it. Burn it.
Lieutenant Drellick really is something else. Could find a wampa hair in a snowdrift, I bet.
Is there anything else recorded on the beacon? Coordinates, perhaps? A hint of where the ship may have fallen?
Not as I can tell. Might take a good going over in the lab. But what are those tracks? Lieutenant, sir. We found the beacon, but no ship. There's some light tracks, though. Appear to be a few days old.
Have Shalora zoom in, Sorrel. I've been studying alien tracks since I was old enough to know a Twi'lek from a Toccata. Ortolan. I'd know them if they were 6 days old and covered in jam. Those are Ortolan tracks.
What's an Ortolan?
A cold-weather type of alien who've made their homes on Hoth. Usually peaceful, until recently. It looks like those Ortolans dug something up. Possibly a clue to the ship's location. Sorrel, where's the nearest Ortolan camp?
It's a ways beyond the next outpost. But the tracks look headed in the right direction.
Well, might be time to put on your best diplomatic face, my lord. Ortolans don't like outsiders much, but it looks like they're the key to finding our ghost.
I will be utterly charming.
I'll have Sorrel bring the beacon to the base. Between it and the Ortolans, we're bound to have a breakthrough. We'll be there when you're through dealing with the Ortolans.
For once, a very efficient team. I'm relatively pleased. The Ortolans have a camp in High Mount Ridge. Shall we go have a word? You know what? Why not? Let's go have a word. We have left outpost in the distance here. Initially home to Ortolan settlers, the High Mount Ridge sector is now contested territory where both Republic and Imperial military units contend with the Whitemore pirate army. These deadly cutthroats have seized control of an extensive geothermal plant, giving them a well-defended staging area from which to conduct their assaults. Fierce battles rage on the ridge's open areas, making the sector especially dangerous for travel. Whitemore ambushes are common, but Republic and Imperial forces are managing to hold their own and establish footholds in the territory. Whether or not they can keep these positions is another matter. So at the moment, the Whitemore pirates have the advantage due to their claiming of the major power station in this region. So, be diplomatic. Be utterly charming. Ah. The Ortolans themselves definitely don't like visitors, it seems.
I'm looking for the remains of a ship called the Star Runner, which you took from the distress beacon site. It is truly an honor to meet one such as yourself.
Looks like we've found our ghost. So, you want me to pop this blue thing in the skull so you can bind this guy?
If you'd rather speak through these idiots for eternity, be my guest. I do no one's bidding but my own. And how exactly do I enact revenge on ancient dead assassins?
How very interesting. Horak Mull, the right hand of Ludo Kresh. Claims it took 5 of Naga Sadow's assassins. It was Ludo Kresh and Naga Sadow who fought over the title of Dark Lord of the Sith. After Tulak Hord's defeat, wasn't it? Only for Tulak Hord to tell them both about the Republic, their true enemy. If I remember. Ah, lovely. It seems the Reclamation Squad have moved their base forward to the Glacial Fissure. We will wait to report our findings, but we'll get ourselves over the left outpost. And from there we will have a chat with Captain Yevrà and see how we can aid the Empire once more in this region. So it seems this Horak Mull isn't willing to truly speak to us or indulge our desire unless we desecrate a tomb dedicated to the training of the Shadoween, Naga Sadow's assassins. I mean, exploring the tomb is certainly worthwhile. The Reclamation Squad may be a little upset that we're maybe willing to desecrate a tomb. I suppose in desecrating the tomb that would appease this Horak Mull. But we know that drawing or binding him unwillingly gains us even more of their power. A spirit willingly given only gives us maybe half of their strength. Why would we want a lesser amount when we could have it all? But here is left outpost. What we'll do is take a break once again, and when we come back, we'll have a good word with Captain Yevrà and the other individuals, the other Imperials here, and see how we can aid Imperial interests. As always, thank you very much for joining me. Feel free to leave a comment if you so wish, and hopefully I'll see you for even more next time. Until then though, take care. Bye bye now.